Ah, my save states. Made 2 more save states attempts. None worked. Ooh, what was that? What the hell? Hey, ATC. I am everybody currently. Something slowed me down there. I had never seen that before. Oh, I guess there's always the bot. No jump? What? Not like this. This is not hard at all. I hate when I struggle on this. Hey Ben, good luck to you. Yeah, I want more of that today. Don't see any reason why today should be any different. Hey, Hyrule. One more. Ooh, too fast. Yeah. I don't think I want to practice too much, so maybe just Tatanka and then straight into runs, because I am going to stop at 9 PM today and send everybody over to the Donkey Kong Relay on Speed Gaming with Jet. And I'm also a little bit pooped. I had a 40-kilometer bike trip today, which is not so far, but far enough to make me feel pooped. Tatanka was sloppy yesterday. Obviously, that was the albatross in the last run. But overall, I think I failed him twice in runs. SML4 exists. You can look it up. It's a ROM hack. Probably not what you would expect. I do not recommend it. Nope. What new Zelda trailer? The 11 is way too much. I'm usually not following the Nintendo Directs. Unless something specific is expected that specifically interests me, but I'm not usually watching any of them just because. Man, something is not right. I'm not sure if I understand the question. What exactly do you mean? My best fantasy world, like my favorite game world that I have played so far? Hard to say. I'm not sure what standards I'm I'm trying to apply. Maybe Dark Souls. But that's like several reasons why I would say Dark Souls. It's not just the atmosphere, it's not just the world, but it's also how everything is interconnected in the actual game. Oh, like even bigger. I'm not sure if I have one. Like a favorite universe. Maybe the Star Trek universe, in a way, where humanity has overcome all of its internal struggles. That would be my serious answer. But yeah, the Next Generation universe. Okay. There is one. Yeah. Now that I reread, you said fantasy. So I guess that's more science fiction. What I said there. Fantasy, I'm not sure. I do enjoy the Song of Ice and Fire world. The way it's, like how it is so close to actual human history, while also interweaving it with this deep, like with several deep fantasies, like different strands. Not just one fantasy element, but quite a few of them. Back here, after all. Right here. It's book number 4, I think. Was this, I think the third book was 2 books. Feast for Crows. Still haven't gotten through. I usually only read a chapter at a time, sometimes even have to stop in the middle of a chapter. Because I want to give it proper attention, I guess. But just starting to read when I have a couple of minutes doesn't feel right, so kind of have to wait until I actually have the spare time. Yeah, there's some interesting like video game uses of our real world. I was mentioning Terranigma the other day. It is also loosely based on Earth history or humanity history. Can be very interesting. Uncanny. Oh. I think I'm good to go. Just have to keep an eye on the time. I have not played Odyssey. It doesn't look like a game that I would enjoy. I think it's targeted towards a much younger audience. Starting with a glitched sound. I take that as a good omen. Hello, squirrel. I would apply my statement to both. Maybe I should specify what I mean. I mean targeted at a different generation that simply grew up with a different kind or different kinds of video games. It was slow. And very likely I'm just the odd one here, that only I see it that way. Because I have some... Sometimes I have some very strict standards for what I like. Yeah, thought I wouldn't make it. I overcorrected again. I think I would not have made it had I just tapped. I think I was actually too early. We will never know. Yeah, there's one corner boost in the entire level. I was not looking. I was looking whether that one corner boost had resulted in a red split. And I should have been looking at the map. Didn't feel like too long at all. It's a rare bonk. That's still minus 0.2 with that bonk. That is interesting. The jelly twice on the second jump. Not sure why that was a time loss. That is also interesting. I call map shenanigans. Second split. By which I mean third split. It's quick. 10 minutes and out of the tree zone. One pace even. It's very clean. Do. Hey, Jesuit. Nah. That is just for swag, because I can. It's a game mechanic showcase. In other games, you would only get the lower upgrade. In SML2, you actually get what you see. Good enough. But even slower than normal on the stump. Same result. No. That's silly. I think I just tapped the D-pad too lightly. I think the timing was right, I just didn't actually actuate it. No reason to not press it as hard as I can. Ooh. That was a fast jump. It was still late, but the jump itself had a very nice trajectory. I actually went too late and then just completely botched the jump by hitting the ceiling. That's not good. Hey. I would have liked continuing that run. My corner boost timing is all over the place. See what I mean? Goes from several frames too late to several too early. Could have been worse. Acceptable. The part with the platform went weird. Had this strange stand-up frame, I guess. Nah. Oh, they're gonna be ahead, I think. Or even. Luckily I didn't jump too high. Silly mistake. Because I got a very good pipe entry. Very far left, so I had more than enough time to run. Yeah, that's fine. Nice little symmetry. Your puns have been taking me a while recently. I appreciate that. Yeah. I think that's too short. Yeah. If I lose my step anywhere in this level, it's pretty much over. Always. No, I love them. Hey, French fry. By 1 tree zone per 10 minutes so far. That is... It's better than I thought. That's more better than I could hope for. Only 1 corner boost. Completely missed the first one. Ah, gonna land there. Good enough. Shouldn't lose much. Maybe 0.1. Yeah. Wanted to try to wait extra long there, because I got off the platform so fast. Still want to investigate more. Just so tricky to judge the lag, and what exactly you have to do to save time on that level. It's just not intuitive at all. And it's even worse with the modern strat with the second Kaizo block. Corner boosts. Oh. Had to go for it. Usually 5 is where I draw the line to go all out. That was only 3. I shouldn't have. Well, that's a bit slow. I wonder if that even saves time. That was so slow. Yep, that's what I thought. Early again. One frame. Hello, Yumi. Early and short. As announced yesterday. Ooh. Nice adjustment. Sadly, I wasn't holding run quickly enough. Ooh. I definitely despawned him at the end. With that big boomerang to the left. I wonder if that is usable in general. Excuse me? What kind of weird pixel was that I didn't fall? No, my ratio. My one run every 10 minutes ratio. It looked odd. Maybe I shouldn't have held the jump button? No, it doesn't... Does it? I don't know. Just don't think about it. It's never gonna happen again. If only. Just something that I very rarely fail. So I don't even know what can go wrong, because it usually doesn't go wrong. I might have known at some point. Tubalu definitely knows what was wrong there. I think he analyzed that jump. Well, I was expecting a rudder split there. Let's jump. That looked like the one frame too early again, not even sure. I was on the other oscillation. Very hard to tell if I actually touched down there. Last pixel. Yeah, maybe the boomerang there. It's better, because the jump itself is laggy. Yeah, usually I don't hold the jump button there. I think that's what I did differently. So then I touched the ground before the gap and ran over. That is most likely what was happening there. I have several. The throwing toys, not an original or aboriginal boomerang. Half of my childhood consisted of throwing things. A big thrower was also the best thrower in the entire village. Gotta put that to use. It is Orc. Thank you. Please, no tired. Imagine being tired in the early stream. Would not be me. Thought that would not hit. feeling that would happen. That's fine. It's like 0.2 lost. Yeah, the original boomerangs are not made for returning at all. They're literally just killing tools. I think they're like 3 feet long. Some of them. And only slightly curved, from what I remember. I used to watch that one Outback documentary with Malcolm Douglas. I loved watching that when I was a kid. What do you do with children? You throw them. Can't blame them. I think I tried looking up the Malcolm Douglas series before. Couldn't really find it online. It's probably on some streaming platform. That show might have been one of the reasons why I got so interested in the goings on in the animal kingdom. That didn't really feel like 4 shots, but I take it. Second run past Tatango. First one failed kind of unspectacularly. No! Another map issue. On the run before, it was the other junction on the very same path towards Macro Zone. Gotta wake up. Didn't get the jump. It's not supposed to run off. Welp, this is slow now. At least we got that one. Just up 10. It's good enough for me. Yeah, in terms of world record, I want to be a little ahead at this point. And then be a big, because a big is the opposite of a little, right? A big ahead after the witch fight. Because I will most likely always lose time in Turtle Zone. I would love to have a buffer. No, I was out of sync. The backup went pretty well overall yesterday. Not so this time. Not good. I think that... Okay, that's a new one. I cannot remember ever having done that. Ah! It's fine. I would have been like 3 seconds behind anyway. It's a bit much for my taste. And I'm not as glued to the tree zone as I sometimes am. It's been going very well. Not really. Sometimes it just becomes an actual autopilot run until I reach... Until I leave the tree zone sometimes. Or until I get good splits, and then the pressure is on to get a really good tree zone. I don't mind early game grinds in any game. I find it much more irritating when I'm missing a specific thing over and over. Or when I do something that I never do. Find some new time losses. Absolutely no reason to jump that high. That's the weird thing. Sometimes you forget your muscle memory. It's just gone for that moment. Oh, with the new... Wait, no. That's not even the very new one, but I saw Two-Cat practicing with some zips that I hadn't seen before. Don't know how new they actually are. Probably not very new. It's just that I haven't watched Super Castlevania in a very long time. Yeah, I can relate, but I keep finding those places. And I have like, I can only guess, but maybe like 30,000 runs in this category. Ah. And I can only guess because a freaking life split always crashes. So maybe 5% of my most recent attempts have gone towards the counter. Quick break. Hey, Jet. Is that your state of mind right there? Understandable. Mm-hmm. Hope you're feeling well and are eager for your relay run today. I've decided that I will stop my stream at 9 p.m, so in 80 minutes, and send everybody over. Watch the relay. Hey, Mr. Puzzles. Early and short, yes. And that as well. Again, it's weird. Like, why does culture suck me in that case? I don't hate watching football, but I don't particularly like it. And it's always those big tournaments that I still end up watching at least the summaries of most games. I hope it's gonna be a good game. Switzerland has had a very good national team the last couple of years. The tree zone has been kind of smooth, so yeah. 2 out of 2 Tatangas. So yeah, things are going well. Hey Sarah, thank you. Oh, you were there. I'm not even gonna ask how expensive tickets are. I'm not sure if I would call how they played good. I think that will really only show tonight where they stand. No, I don't want to know. It's already way too expensive. That said, I spent about that amount of money today for entertainment electronics. Keep landing too early today. That's one of those things that I mentioned earlier that I find annoying. Jumping a frame, in that case 2 frames too early, so I touch the ground before going in the jelly, and that is like 10-ish frames slower. Maybe not always, but in my testing it was quite a bit slower on average. Usually around 10 frames. Yeah, that was also not the only thing that went wrong in that level. Yeah, should have tried the boomerang. Oh, I saved time though. That's rare. I did get the perfect slide off the platform. Still, I still usually lose 0.1, or at most break even. Saving time is ridiculously rare there. Some nice additional lag there. It's another 0.1. If not 0.2. This could be a 14 flat. Nope. Still good. It appears that I have defaulted to calling anything that is not 413 bad. Which I think is fair. For me. For my standard. I should not be getting any 14s. On this level I'm 1 for 2. Gotta do better than the last one. It's not how better looks. It was very bad. I was not paying attention. Vampire crabs. Space Zone hype over. Sorry. But again, I have a good feeling about the tree zone today. So we will be back pretty soon. Unhype, unattach. Oh yeah, this, if anything, this level is the sloppiest today. Ignoring the one particular thing that I'm doing wrong in Tree 2. That was identical to my very first run today. So I am gonna get a red 0 here, I believe. No. Ah. Interesting. That felt way worse. Don't hit the floor. Again, it's a single frame. So odd. Every time. And only today. But that one is going well. Oh, did I not I didn't what? Why did it not despawn? Huh? That seemed wrong. Was I holding diagonal by chance? Huh. I immediately noticed, right off the jump from the platform, that something was wrong. But, must have been an accidental diagonal. You have to scroll the screen down there. And that only works if you hold run and just down. If you hold diagonal, no scrolling. Grimlock. What about the rest of me? What will I be to you once I get rid of the beard? Oh, that was a very good grab. That's the minus 0.3 grab, if I don't bonk. That's the one that you need for 4:45 in game time here. Did I mess up the map? No, can't. It's a surprising outcome. I didn't get any corner boost, but that shouldn't cost that much. I call that split into question. Hey Chubaloo. Thank you. Ah. So you're claiming cultural ignorance as an excuse. That's fair. Off by a pixel again. It's still going well, even with those few mistakes. Point of shame. Okay. 6 corner boosts so far. I think that's slightly behind pace. I don't think the grab was actually enough. 7. And over. Dang. That was a fast one. Might have been close to 45 if I hadn't bonked. Ah, no. Was going so well. Mostly smooth. Sloppy. Better than it felt. That was definitely not the first frame. Are that 2 bad frames? Is it oscillation thingy? I thought as long as you walked for 1 frame you were safe. But apparently not. Yeah, the practice should have been just a tiny bit longer and should have included Mario 3. I slept on that one. Yeah, Scotland kind of deserves. Like they're so rarely successful in the actual tournaments. Usually don't even qualify, right? It's one of those teams that's always on the brink. Ooh. Quite bad. Like most teams had their one tournament where they could shine. The top of my head, Like those teams who are always kind of close and have like some world stars. Like Romania had their tournament back in '94, the World Cup. South Korea had their tournament in South Korea, 2002, I believe. What other ones come to mind? I don't remember these things anymore. Because I don't follow football, by the way. Greece, definitely, yeah. Also in the home tournament. That was one of the like biggest stories, obviously. Yeah, with France it's weird. You think they would be more successful, judging by the individual quality, but they actually have not won that much. Another example is Belgium. Belgium has been one of the strongest teams for the last 10 years. They're usually one of the earliest teams to qualify. And then they just can't really convert in the actual tournament. For me it's definitely hard to tell, because I don't know 80% of the players anymore. Although a lot of teams play with quite a few very old players. For experience, I guess. Denmark, yeah. Good example. They had their one tournament and then never anything again. Yeah. Yeah, I think the story goes that they were actually already on vacation, pretty much. And then they got called back and were like the party team without any proper preparation. I don't know. The thing with England is just comically at this point. Either England loses against Germany in the playoffs, or they lose against somebody else in like on penalties, or both. It's a weird history. It's oddly consistent. Almost funny. I didn't watch a lot of games, but what I saw from Spain looked impressive.
I only saw the summary of Netherlands versus France. It was mostly that France just couldn't, it just didn't hit the goal. Plenty of chances. So in the summary it looked like an even game. Like France actually pressing for the win, just didn't score any goals. Good. Acorn. You only have 1 hour left to watch. It's on you. Ooh, lucky. I would have fallen, but I accidentally pressed the jump button too early and fluttered right where I would have fallen. Hey, finally clean. Hey Mars, thank you. Already getting heated with the football discussion. It's always how it goes. And I always have to say I kind of couldn't care less. Just want to see some good matches. I don't really care who wins. I kind of dislike the entire concept of national teams because it keeps those old conservative things in place that I don't like in our society. I get it. I get what the fascination is. Clean.
It's a thing, but overall it's divisive. Like if you look at it on a global scale, it brings together the people who are already together. That is my point. It reinforces certain structures that I think humanity could do without. Oh yes, Ben. Good runs today, Mars? Kind of, but they all died in macro zone. What would I like? I mean, there's also always a problem with how teams are these days. Just belong to like five big players who buy all of the big teams and some small ones. But kind of like a team-based thing. I get all of the difficulties. I'm an idealist. I don't have solutions. Let's get past Tatanga first. I mean, I do remember the feeling of togetherness back in 2006. The World Cup in Germany. It was a weirdly special feeling. But at the same time it was also scary. Like, more in hindsight, like thinking back that even somebody like me who is very critical of those things, like the going with the flow and the national identity thing, even I was swayed along. Nah, it's awful. It was B12. No Mars, sorry. This one will not even see the macro zone. Those dynamics are as interesting as they are. They do scare me a little bit. Gladiators. Well, like some kind of team. But there's just too much money in football specifically. I don't think you can fix that system to something that I would enjoy or like by default. But again, it can only work this way with the system that is in place. It's unrealistic to start from scratch. It's just one of those bubble things. But it's a bubble that is unlikely to burst, just because the masses want it. People don't get tired of football. Yeah, but somebody is gonna say no to that. No, we're not salary capping, and we're gonna funnel all of the good players to us because we pay them more, even maybe under the, like behind the counter, under the counter, behind closed doors. I feel like that would fuel just even more corruption. You impose those kinds of rules. They've all had their taste of the money already. It's too late. Even though you have to ask yourself, what does anybody do with more than $1 million in their life? But yeah, that's all those fields that don't have innate value, but have their value deemed by public interest in a way. They don't have to make sense. If people want it, then there's demand, then there's obviously a need for the supply. Can't argue that. People are willing to pay. What can you do? No, that didn't feel too laggy. It felt nice. Wasn't any faster than the other ones. I think my streak has definitely ended with the good tree zones. Or the consistent tree zones. Baseball is a weird one in general, because it's so... like, it's such a small thing, just such a small circle, like a single country plus Japan even play that sport. And there's so much... So much fluff around everything, so much unnecessary drama. It's baseball is basically on the level of pro wrestling at this point. Sometimes, like, I'm not really interested in baseball, the game, or in the MLB. But I sometimes, just out of interest, watch this one YouTube channel called Baseball Doesn't Exist. And they just have a nice style and shine a light on all of those corrupt and weird things in that sport. I do enjoy that. Bikini volleyball? You mean beach volleyball? Interestingly enough, there are clothing rules that state exactly how much is too much for, like, the length of the shorts and the tops for women. Not sure if I want to call it funny. It's interesting, at least, that they have those rules for very obvious reasons. I mean, with Messi there were other shady things, like the Qatar ceremony. That still irks me. They also kind of like overpowered him in that situation, but still, in hindsight, it came to light that that was pretty much what was planned and agreed to. Just seemed very weird. In general, whenever the Saudis get involved, always leaves a very, very bad taste in your mouth. Recently, they've been investing in snooker a lot. They have this one tournament where they have a golden ball. So snooker usually the one big thing that or the biggest achievement biggest single achievement in one game is getting a maximum break. That's already somewhat rare, but in that tournament they have an additional ball on the table, which is worth 20 points after you make that maximum break. And if you get that, they will award you $500,000, I believe? Which is nice for the sport, but they clearly have their own motives there. It's like... It's sports washing, right? It's the good old example of sports washing. Just distract everybody from what is going on in your politics in your country or in your culture by having some nice big sports tournaments. And some shiny representatives and some Messi for 6 months or so, some snooker tournament here and there. And that's the thing. If a Saudi prince came into this chat and said, I give you $1 million if you stream this and that game for the next 6 months. Could I say no? I'm not sure. I don't think I could say no. I shouldn't say no. I definitely shouldn't. It would be stupid to say no. Hey fish, where's the donation? I'm waiting. All the Saudi princes, please speak up now. Yeah, you can buy me. Ah. It's my body rebelling against corruption. Ah. If it was SML1, then I would struggle. But I've been watching a little bit of SML1 recently. I've been watching Ape grind it. There's some nostalgia, I have to admit. Sometimes I think about picking it up again, but there's just not enough time in the day. Oops. And on my already a little bit too long bucket list that includes getting a somewhat good time in Super Metroid, which is like a year-long project in itself. And Gimmick and Tetris, and this game has so many categories. Hey, Sam. No, you hit the opposite. I was just starting it weirdly to then turn it around into something positive. The contrast is key there. I wanna convey how deep my inner struggle is with that game. Saved. Yeah, but in general, there are quite a few different strats in SML1 now. The power-up route looks interesting. Also, I love that there is an application in the run for a wall jump in 3.2. I love that that exists. always like when you get to show off the less obvious techniques of the game. Just like moon jumps with the more recent strats. There were no moon jumps back in the day in this run. Now there are. Bunny swimming, it's another such example. Yeah, Ape is all I'm watching in terms of SML1. Sometimes Sots. When he's streaming, when I finish my stream. But Ape usually streams in the early afternoon for me, so when I'm done with my like morning chores, and just want to chill for a bit after lunch, I usually have Ape on. And Ape is also going for lower route 3-1. No, 3-3? 3-3, sorry. The one that I found, in a way. Not really found, but I think I'm the first one to post a video of the strat. I would have to go to Mug's old TAS. I don't know if the jump was in there. Yeah. Oh, it's going away very quickly. Also, have to take a quick bathroom break. Be right back. Okay, we have 30 more minutes. Gotta get that run running going. That's the word. Pretty soon. But I'm hopeful, because last run is fast run. Come on. No. It's mega sloppy now. Now I'm too late for the jump. Ah, not like this. Just want to see where speed gaming is with the thing. Yeah, already on the first relay run, DKC1. I guess they're perfectly on schedule. Be that as it may, let's continue. Come on. Gotta get rid of that slop. Where's my potassium boost? I never had it. I ate the banana and nothing happened. I feel robbed. Very good. Pretty bad. Ah. That is putting it nicely. Thanks for rubbing it into your bot. This guy. Definitely gotten better at the backup when I don't get the jump at all right before the mushroom. I used to struggle with that, but that's no time loss anymore at all. Low on entering the level, or early I should say. Then the mashing is probably at least 5 frames late. A little late again. Ooh. Would this be the one? That time loss is entirely from entering the level too late. Oh! What? I think I didn't despawn the guy. That was laggy. Maybe I was imagining that. Or maybe it's always laggy there, but you usually don't go there. Because you should be going up. Was not the one. Not even close to any of the corner boosts. Hey, Julien. It do be the early stream. Stream that was promised. I almost thought I couldn't make it because I kind of made an impulse buy today. Found something yesterday, contacted the person who was selling it. And then went on a long bike trip today to have a look, and I did buy it. Spoilers, it's a VR headset. Another one. Ah. I only have 4. Well, I had 4, now I have 5. That's important. It's a Quest 3. It'll help me have even more fun in Beat Saber. Because the visual quality is better, and the controllers are lighter and better balanced. The latter part is the important part. And if that one holds up, I think I will be using that for the next couple of years. So I thought it was worth investing in that. Because I play so much Beat Saber, and I still enjoy it so much. I think that's something that I can easily, without a bad conscience, spend relatively big money on. And I can still sell my old headsets. I should probably sell at least one of them. At the same time, I'm an electronics hoarder. Just have to keep everything. Yeah. Ooh. 2 in a row. I did enjoy the bike trip today, though. I wouldn't have done that otherwise. I should have done it otherwise. But it was longer than my usual bike trips. Usually I do a short-ish 10-kilometer round trip. Usually in the evenings. Today it was somewhere between 30 and 40. I haven't checked. it remains a niche. Personally, I don't really know why it's not more popular. It's found its market and just stayed there for the last couple of years. And because of that, there are no big titles being produced. Because there's just not a lot of money in the market. Which sucks. I wish there was more. Because if you enjoy immersion in games, it's just the next level. It's inevitable. And then there's Beat Saber, of course, which is just the perfect game for fulfilling my both competitive and workout needs. And sometimes I actually have to play it when my chronic shoulder pain flares up. I haven't found anything else that deals with that, except for Beat Saber. Ooh. Ah, that was good pace. Oh no. And then I whiff it like that. Just become a Saudi prince. Can't be that hard. I don't even think that motion sickness is the big problem. Some people throw themselves into the experience without the proper preparation, and probably sometimes also with the wrong settings. Because you can find a bad combination like of world scale and movement speed and your field of vision. There are fine lines that avoid you going motion sick quickly. Most of the time I hear people saying they just want to put that big thing on their face, which is fair to some extent, but at the same time, nah, just try it out and see if the experience is worth the thing on your face. People are not attractive, yeah. That's the main reason. People are just sorted out by attractiveness. You don't get a VR headset. You don't look good enough. And I don't even play a lot of VR games. There are a couple that interest me. I will probably get around to play Half-Life Alyx at some point. Because to this day it is the best produced VR title out there. The one where the most money went in. I wanna experience Minecraft in VR. The VR mod has existed for many, many years. I've never tried it out. Then there's a table tennis game that I want to try. I just haven't found the time to do. There's a pinball game as well. That interests me a lot. That one will feel very off, I think, because you don't have the thing in front of you. So I wonder how I cope with that. There's some weird edge cases for games where I think, okay, this is too uncanny. I want the original. The pinball game might be one of those cases. Hey, Rainbow Rider. Thank you, but this might already be my last run. Ah, started early, and I will finish early. Yeah, I think horror games in general, if they're well done, like I would say mostly the suspense games work well, but obviously jump scares also work well in VR. If you enjoy jump scares. Oh. This is particularly slow, so this will make it out of the tree zone. Just the feeling of claustrophobia as one example. It's such a viable fear mechanic in VR. That just works better than sitting in front of a flat screen. And even there can be very immersive already, but it just puts it to the next level. One has to try it to understand. Also never tried a racing game in VR. Don't know how I would like that. I think that's where most people encounter some severe motion sickness. Just like in normal riding with a car. On being driven by somebody in a car. This tree zone is absolutely awful. Let's make it a PB. No 414. So I guess it's not bad. I also wish there would be more, maybe there are, maybe I'm just not informed well enough, but sandboxy games like VR Chat, where you like make your own adventure, pretty much, make your own world even. It's definitely something very unique in the VR sphere, on the gaming sphere, on the side of VR. Forget some of the weird memes and community things in VR Chat. Yeah, but there are such beautiful worlds. Like there's this one Ghibli world that just puts you in the universe of several Studio Ghibli anime movies. Like everything is there, and everything is real, virtual real. It's just such an experience. Like, you can't have that otherwise. You can't have that outside of VR. And the immersion is just a very big factor for myself. Like, the concept in itself is already interesting, already crazy, that you have a source material that can be a comic, a manga, a TV show, something that doesn't actually exist. And even at the end, it won't exist, but somebody builds that, gives it their spin in 3D, and then you can go explore that. It's just so nice as a concept. Full world record grinder. I don't think they are diminishing returns very quickly. Yeah. Yeah, definitely places like that only in Japan. Oops. Ooh, what? You... That's not fair. Why did both of us take damage? Is that some frame perfect nonsense? Not again. This is definitely gonna be the last one. If this fight fails, then I fail as a streamer. I fail. Controller. That was the first time I had that much trouble switching the controller. I'm gonna try running the run into the ground. Not gonna just give up. Yeah, maybe there's a new viewer today. Maybe they've never seen this place. There's some value to continuing this run. Very laggy down when shooting the ant. Was odd. Very good split though. I even saved time on Ayaka. That's so bad. Well, that is too much. It was not meant to be. So many bonks. That entire run was bonk. Alright, back to this tomorrow, and let's head over to Speed Gaming. I think they're currently setting up for... Are they setting up? No, they already just started Donkey Kong Country 2, and after that it is Jet's turn. Have a nice rest of your days, everybody. See you tomorrow, if you will. Bye bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. Goodbye. See you. Good night. Sleep well.